You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Hey, people, happy Monday. My day behind. Crap, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Listen, I started out my day a little bit late today. I was up for a very long time last night, so I'm doing this thing called a funnel challenge, one funnel away challenge. So, I'm always trying to figure out how to go business, how to make the business better, how to grow the show, just things like that. So for those of you who don't know, my business is ABK Media Group. That they says it in the intro. So funny. But anyway, ABK Media Group, and what we do is we provide a bunch of different services for people who are looking for marketing using streaming media technology like Fire TV apps and Roku channel apps and web apps for your phone, things like that. So that's the services that we provide, and I'm always looking for ways to make that better, do more. And so I got involved with this thing called the One Funnel Away challenge, right? And so it has gotten me I'm up late last night reading and all this kind of stuff, so I got a pretty late start today. But anyway, I'm here nonetheless. But let me tell you something. When you decide you want to do this business thing, there is just a lot that goes into it. And it's like you constantly doing stuff. Like it's like a never-ending kind of journey. You know what I mean? Because you're always doing stuff. You're always on. And I'm not complaining because I love it. Like, I'm not complaining at all because I love what I do. So, for me, it's just I get excited about some of the things that I get a chance to do. And so this is one of them. So there's a lot of people. We're in the Facebook group and everybody's talking to each other and just a lot, man. Just a lot. This guy, Russell Brunson, I've been following him for a very long time. So funny because I remember when he got started. This was probably about 15 years ago, and he has done some really, really great things in his business. He has grown his business to like over $100 million. And I was like, oh my God. So, when people do things like that, you got to kind of listen to what they say. Because obviously he's done something right. And I think that's amazing. So I'm doing his One Funnel Away challenge right now. And, just to see what I need to do to get this business to where I want to get it to. And I know it's a lot of work and I'm not complaining, but I stayed up really late last night. Really, really late. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to fall on my face tomorrow. And I got so much to do today. I got to go to the chamber because the chamber is doing a blitz, a membership blitz. So I got to do that today. And that is, that's where they reach anybody who is, anybody who wants to be a part of the chamber. Look, if you want to be a part of the chamber, stop by today between 1 and 3 and see me. Because my team, we trying to win. It's like they got a little contest going, right? It's cool. It's cool, though. It's friendly contest, friendly competition. Nothing wrong with friendly competition. Got a little contest going to see who team close out the most ships. And it's like a blitz to just get. The chamber has been instrumental for me in a lot of different things. There's a lot of networking that goes on chamber. I mean, a lot. Like they have a bunch of if you're looking for a place to get out and network and meet people, there are about 300 events that they do every year, and that's a lot. That's a lot of events. So if you don't, that's a lot. So they're doing a membership drive right now, and the young lady Nicole Hendrickson, who is actually director for the community outreach for the Gwinnett County, she asked me to be one of the captains. I said okay, so I'm going to be going over there later. So that's a long day, not a long day, but that's a few hours out of my day, and then I have to. My day is always crazy, right? I be looking for I'm looking for like stuff like that, but I just got a lot going on most days. I come back, I got to take my niece to the airport right after that, and then I got to jump back into this One Funnel Away challenge. I know I'm not going to get a chance to do anything on you got every day we get an assignment. assignment for something to do. And if you want to know more about, the chip, you got a business and you know your business is looking to grow and you want to see what I'm doing behind the scenes, email me, Audrey at goodmorninggwinnett.com, and I'll be happy to share with you what I'm doing to make my business grow. Not a problem at all. And this is one of the things that I'm so, you got to constantly be working on the business. And that depends on where you're trying to get to too, right? So I know about this really cool story about someone that just passed away recently, but she was a product of work that was done by her great-grandfather many years ago. And I'm going to talk about that coming up after the horoscope, because for me, that's so huge. That is so huge. And it's just amazing to see what has happened, what has continued to prosper and grow for so many years. I mean, 100 years later, things are still going. You know what I mean? So for me, that is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I want to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that after the horoscope. So anyway, let's get going. I am so happy to be here. It's a beautiful day in Gwinnett. We had some rain. It was kind of crazy because I always talk about how it'll rain on one side of town, and then on the other side of town, it is beautiful. So my husband called me yesterday on his way from work, and he said, man, it's pouring down raining. And I was like, raining? The sun was shining bright. There was no rain. He said, yeah, it's not raining. I said, nope, it's not raining over here. It is beautiful. He's like, man, it is raining really hard right now. And I was like, nah, it's not raining here. So it's so weird just to see how the weather is now. Right now, it's about 74 degrees. It's going up to a high of 80. That means a very, very nice day. But it's going to have some chances, some showers around 80% today. So we know we're going to get some rain somewhere around here anyway. So let's move on, y'all. Let's get on into the horoscopes. Today's horoscopes is brought to us by astrologer Michael Thiessen. He's our resident astrologist here bringing us the daily zodiac. So we're going to kick it off with Aries. Aries, things are looking good for you, so open your eyes and get to it. You may want to have a heart-to-heart talk with a close and trusted friend. Try not to be too aggressive or judgmental when talking to your mate. Listen, I've heard this many times before. It wasn't what you said, it's how you said it. So be careful how you say it today, Aries, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. How you say it. Taurus, you may find yourself changing crowds. Resist any idle chatter. Work quietly on your own and you will forge ahead. Sometimes you need to just be on your own to get stuff done. That's the truth. Sometimes you just need to do that. Gemini, you will be able to get good advice if you listen to close friends and relatives you respect. Listen to the ones you respect today. Not the ones that just always got something saying they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Alienation may be the result of a misunderstanding. Enjoy a quiet dinner for two and discuss some of the plans you have for the future. Okay. I like talking about the future. I like talking about what's going to happen next. Cancer, don't let them blame you. Don't take the blame for somebody else, Cancer. Consider making residential changes. Either moves or renovations could pay off. Let your lover know what your personal intentions are. Let them know so they know, so they can't say they didn't know. Leo, travel should open doors that lead to exciting new adventures. Learn some new skills that will increase your income. Learning, always be learning. Listen, you just heard me talk about being a part of this challenge. That's me learning. It's a challenge, but I got to learn some things. So always be learning, Leo. Avoid any gossip and be careful that you aren't misinterpreted. Avoid gossip too. That's low energy stuff right there. Okay, Virgo. However, you must not neglect your family. Hard work will not go unnoticed. Some of your new friends may not be trustworthy. Watch your back, Virgo. I know you're a very trusting person, but you can't trust everybody because everybody is not for you. So watch your back because you never know. Listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Michael Thiessen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Michael Thias, and we're going to pick it up at Libra. Libra, do not get involved in joint financial ventures. You are best to work at home, clearing up overdue projects. However, you may not attract the kind of interest you had in mind. Listen, watch out, Libra. Don't do anything. Don't do no joint financial ventures today. Think about it later, not today. Today is not the day. Scorpio, take your time. Do not make any decisions in haste. A trip to visit relatives should be rewarding. Don't hesitate to visit someone who hasn't been well. Yeah, go and talk to somebody that's sick and shut in today, Scorpio. Go say hi. You never know. That could put a smile on their face and put a little pep in their step and a little joy in their spirit. Go say hi today. Sagittarius, you need to sit back and enjoy. Sit back, take a minute, and enjoy. I know sometimes that can be hard. You can meet new friends who will let you know just how valuable you are. If you think you're not valuable, you are. You can't lock your partner up, and if you keep restricting their freedom, you may be left out in the cold. Listen, take the handcuffs off the partner, Sagittarius. Take them off. Don't you're going to be left by yourself. Capricorn, do not overspend on entertainment. You could find that children will be a handful. Travel may be confusing. Put your energy into your work or money-making ventures rather than into your emotional life today. Work on getting that paper, people. Work on getting the paper, Capricorn. Don't worry about all the emotional stuff today. Aquarius, social evenings at your place will be highly successful. So you're going to do some entertainment tonight, Aquarius. You should do something. Don't rely on others to do your work. Stabilize your own position by locking up your savings. Don't rely on others. Get it done yourself. That way you won't be disappointed when it don't get done unless you disappoint yourself. And my fellow fish, Pisces, you are best to avoid such unsavory circumstances, especially if you're in a group situation. Overexertion and negligence will be your worst enemies. Empty promises are evident and deception probable. Okay, listen, I deal with this so much. That's the thing about being in business, right? Empty promises, deceptive people trying to take from you. You know, I've been in so many meetings with people where they just want to just take. You know, they come to the table and they got all these great things they want to do with you, and really they're just trying to take something. They just are. Just be mindful. All right, that's our horoscope for today, brought to you by astrologer Michael Thias, and I'll be back again tomorrow to give you more of the zodiac. But right now, let's move on over to the news. So, a few minutes ago, you heard me talking about this, right? And as you all probably know, fashion icon Gloria Vanderbilt passed away. She was age 95. Now, here's what I wanted to talk about real quick. Gloria Vanderbilt has been rich her entire life, right? There's a film that came out. It wasn't a film. It's a series that came out. It's called The Men Who Built America. It talks about Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan. It talks about Andrew Carnegie. It talked about Vanderbilt, and who else was it? It was Carnegie, Vanderbilt, Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan. I think Henry Ford was in there a little bit. But those right there, they were like the four main characters. And let me tell you something. For those of you who have not seen that series, it's a 6 or 8 part series. It is intriguing. Because all of those guys have built legacies that are still living right now. Rockefeller Center, you got the Rockefeller still standing. J.P. Morgan Chase, you got J.P. Morgan still standing. You got the Carnegie Center, the Carnegie family still standing. You got the Vanderbilt still standing. These are called legacies, people. And that is what I aim to build. I aim to build a legacy that will outlive me and outlive some of my people. That's what happened. Gloria Vanderbilt came out and she did a lot of things. I remember her jeans, the Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. I remember that. I remember when it came out. She was definitely an icon in fashion. She was an icon and she was an artist. She did a lot of stuff, did a lot of great things, but she was born rich. Like when you hear the saying she was born with a silver spoon in her mouth, yeah, she was. She was an extraordinary woman. She loved life. She had children. Anderson Cooper, who was her son, he seems to be a pretty nice guy. She was a writer, designer, a painter. She just had a lot of things that she had going on. She did have a jump start, though, and I'm not mad at her for that. Her great grandfather, did a lot. He did a lot. You know, they inherit that railroad money because that's who started the railroad, Cornelius Vanderbilt. And if you get a chance to watch The Men Who Built America, it is intriguing. I could not stop. It was like I sat there, right? I started watching the first episode, and then the second episode, and then the third episode. I could not stop. It was like I watched them all in one day because it was so good. And I have watched it many times since that time. Now, she was born into money, but she did a lot of great things herself. And, you know, rest in peace, Gloria Vanderbilt. You were an icon. You know, you touched a lot of lives and did a lot of great things in your day. So, you know, the fashion world has lost somebody who's really did a lot of good things. And listen, it's not her fault that she was born into such a great, you know, I don't know what her family life was, but let me just say this. She did she got a lot of things that happened. A lot of things. All right, so listen, this is the part of the show where I talk about people helping people. There is a Panera fundraiser for a medical mission today from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be located at the Panera in Loganville, located at 185 Athens Highway. This is a fundraiser for to go on a medical mission. You know, even though we do a lot of stuff here around Gwinnett County, there are organizations in Gwinnett County that stretch beyond Gwinnett County, which is what I love too. You know, there's a lot of organizations that are located in Gwinnett County, but they want to help people. They want to help make the world better. You know what I mean? So this event is going to be happening today. It's at a Panera's. Panera will donate a portion of the proceeds from your purchase. You can order online for pickup or delivery. Into the code PR Fund as your promo code, and have a portion of your proceeds donated to this medical mission. This medical mission is brought to you by Gwinnett Community Church. So Gwinnett Community Church is doing this fundraiser to help out today. So if you're in the Loganville area, you stop by Panera today between 4 and 8 p.m. Pick up something, buy anything. And let me tell you something. I'm going to give a shout out to Panera. So my niece turned me on to a sandwich at Panera called a chicken Fantago. Oh my God, I am in love. But what happened was she added avocado to it, which made it better. So that is a really delicious sandwich, and I think I'm going to buy one, and I'm going to put in because I said to her yesterday, because she's here for a couple of days, and I said to her, man, I forgot to tell you to bring me a sandwich from Panera. Now, I didn't used to eat at Panera's, but she was here during the summer, or during the beginning of the year. And she turned me on to, during the beginning of the summer, she turned me on to this chicken Fantago. Now I'm hooked, so I'm going to put in this code. Let me write it down because I'll forget, because I got to go out anyway, but I got to come right past Panera's on my way back. So PR Fund. I got to put that in. All right, cool. If you stop by 4 p.m. today, you can go to the Panera Loganville location, 185 Athens Highway, and that's in Loganville between 4 and 8. Yep, going out there and support. If you want to know more about Gwinnett County Community Church, you can visit them at 2516 Five Forks Trickham Road in Lawrenceville. That's 2516 Five Forks Trickham Road in Lawrenceville. They're doing some great work, not only in Gwinnett County, but they're doing stuff around the world. For those of you who don't know what a medical mission is, it's when an organization collects a bunch of money and they get together and they go to a country that's, that could be in need of medical help, and they provide medical help for free to the people that live there. So that's what a medical mission is. I have a friend in Jersey. Her name is Sharon Addison. She's a nurse, and she's gone on plenty of medical missions. Shout out to Sharon. She's gone on plenty of medical missions, and she go to different countries, and they go there and they provide medical services for those who are in need, who do not have access to medical service like we have here in America. We have access to medical services. There is even if you can't get to the doctor, you can go on your computer and dial up a doctor. Did you know that? Like Teladoc, like if you have like a cold or a sore throat or, an earache or pink eye or something like that, you can do a Teladoc, get on the internet, dial up a doctor. The doctor calls you back. He'll tell you get in front of the video. You do a video exam, right? And then he'll send a prescription to the pharmacy for you. We've done it plenty of times. And let me tell you something. That is a lot better than going to the ER and having to sit there and wait for hours. I was in the ER with my mom last week, and man, we were there like all day. But we had to be. I'm not complaining, but I'm telling you, if it was something I thought we could call a teledoc for, trust me and believe I would have called a teledoc. So anyway, Gwinnett Community Church is doing that fundraiser today in Loganville at Panera. So check it out, 185 Athens Highway. And if you want more information about Gwinnett Community Church, 2516 Five Forks Strickland Road in Lawrenceville, or give them a call Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5. Their telephone number is 770-979-1864, 770-979-1864. You may want to figure out how you can be part of the medical mission. You know what I mean? So give them a call if you want to be a part of the medical mission. Find out where they're going next and be a part of the mission. 770-979-1864 is the number. I'm sure they'll be happy to have you. Okay, so some while ago, there was a big stink down here in Georgia. Not just Georgia, it was probably around the United States, about Commissioner Tommy Hunter. So Tommy Hunter allegedly said some very terrible things about Congressman John, called him a racist pig. That was 2 years ago. He was publicly reprimanded in the wake of a Facebook post. He posted this on Facebook. He's a Gwinnett County Commissioner, and he called Congressman John Lewis a racist pig. So he's filing a lawsuit right now for $5 million in damages. The suit was filed last week in the U.S. District in Atlanta, claims that the punishment handed down by Hunter's commission of colleagues in June 2017 violated his First Amendment rights of free speech. In addition to monetary demands, he asked that the reprimand, which was posted at the Gwinnett County Courthouse on the county website and the county's legal organ, be rescinded. So he wants them to take down the reprimand that was posted. He also is suing for $5 million for damages. He said his First Amendment Act for free speech was violated. Well, I guess. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that. If you want to know more about that story, you can go over to AJC.com and click on Gwinnett, and you'll see more about that story on AJC.com, the Gwinnett section. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. I'm trying to keep my energy high, so I won't get into that stuff. I'm going to go moving right along here. So there's a third Democrat now who joins the 2020. He just thrown his hat in the race for the 2020 Gwinnett Commission chair position. Listen, right now we have 3. I'm believing there's going to be more because there are candidates who want that seat. They want to be the chair. Chairman Nasher says she will not be returning. And so there are people who say, you know what, it's time for me to step up. So now Lee Thompson, he's a longtime attorney and former state representative, announced Monday his intention to join the Democratic primary in 2020. He joins former Senator Kirk Thompson. Kirk Thompson is in my class right now for the Gwinnett Citizens 101 Academy. And he's also joined by transit advocate Art Sheldon. They're all seeking the same seat. They want to represent the party in the general election. Sound like that's going to be a little bit crowded too. Well, I guess that's politics for you. Chairman Nash said she would not be. She's going to retire. She's going to take some time out and enjoy her family. And so no Republican candidates have publicly announced a run for the seat just yet. So we'll see how that all plays out as well. A lot going on there. It's got a lot going on. I think the political season next year is going to be, starting probably end of this year, is going to be just, oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. Like and it was so funny because the last elections I stayed up. I'm watching TV. It became a huge distraction because I would watch political news for hours, right? And I wasn't supposed to be watching TV, but I did. Listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'm going to come back and give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned, y'all. Y'all listen to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you that rundown.
Tell me your story. Tell me what made you change your mind. How you move forward and still go against the tide. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite songs. I'm sitting here, I love that song. I grow old, I want to be just like you. I want to be so strong. I want to be just like you. All right, so Lawrenceville has got some expansion going on again. That is going to be beautiful. So the city plans a $1.3 million expansion of the Lawrenceville lawn, including a stage. What? So Lawrenceville is planning an extension of its downtown green space to add a permanent performance venue. Okay. All right, Elville. Keep it going. Keep it going. The Lawrenceville City Council is reviewing a contract for part of the $1.3 million project at its June 19th work session, which is this coming Thursday. The Lawrenceville lawn would not expand physically, but now amenities will be added. Nice. You know, last year, Grayson added an outdoor theater too, so I think that's kind of cool. The planned expansion includes an outdoor amphitheater with the stage size to support traveling rock and roll shows, according to a letter from the design firm bidding contract for part of the project. The Lawrenceville lawn regularly hosts concerts. They always have concerts and outdoor movies and other events, including a Prince tribute band and free outdoor yoga this month. Okay. So, in addition to the stage, terraces could be added to the southern half of the lawn to allow ticketed seating. Okay, VIP seating and table seating for special events. Additional parking is also expected to be as a part of the overall expansion project. The council is considering a contract for $104,000 from Atlanta firm Stevens & Wilkins, Georgia, which includes construction of the stage and the terraces. All right. That sounds like it's going to be nice. I've seen some really, really nice amphitheaters here. I'm telling you something. I love it. My brother, and I think I talk about this all the time. My brother asked me, he's like, you really like it down there? I was like, no, man, I really love it. Now, we were born in Georgia, but we were raised in New Jersey. We went to New Jersey. I think I was 12 and he was 10. He hadn't turned 11 yet. He was going to be turning 11 in September. And so we've lived there pretty much our whole life. And, he always asks me that. He says, you like it down there? I said, nah, man, I really love it. And I do. I love it here. I love it. So there's going to be a lot going on. They got a lot of good things coming, and I think the thing is, because a lot of people don't feel like going downtown Atlanta all the time fighting that traffic. So Gwinnett is saying, you know what, let's give our people what they want. They want amphitheaters. They want outside concerts. They want all these different things. And I'm telling you, I go downtown Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. It is packed. The restaurants are packed. It's packed because there's a lot of stuff to do now, and that's great. It's really good, and that's why I'm looking to get more involved in the community and figure out what I could do because I think it's great. There are also going to be future plans to connect Georgia Gwinnett College campus to downtown Lawrenceville with the walkable and bikeable green space. So there's a lot going on downtown. I told you there's a whole little subdivision that's being built right down off of Clay Street. So there's just a lot, and I like it. I think it's great because I love going into Atlanta, but sometimes I just don't feel like doing that traffic. Now I got to go tomorrow, and I got to go right dead smack in the middle, like traffic. When traffic is probably really high at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? So I'm happy about it. Seasons 52 is opening up in the Mall of Georgia, and they're hiring 100 workers. Here we go, guys. I talk about this all the time. Make sure your resume is tight. Make sure you got your background cleaned up. Make sure you got them fill in the gaps, so you can answer the question. You got the proper ID. They're looking to hire 100 people. So the Buford location will be the 45th nationwide and 3rd in Georgia. The restaurant is scheduled to open on June 27th. That's next week. That's next Thursday. June 27th, they expect to hire 100 workers. So that's going to be located at 3265 Buford Drive between Belk and JCPenney's. If you're already at the mall. So that's going to be at the mall. Listen, get your resumes together. They're hiring 100 people. Make sure season 52 focus on seasonal dishes cooked in an oak-fired grill or brick oven. The restaurant has 52 wines. That's kind of cool. 52 wines available to order by the glass, a menu of signature cocktails and weekday happy hour specials. They're going to be opening up. Next Thursday. They are hiring 100 people. If you're interested in becoming an employee at Seasons 52 restaurant that's going to be located at the Mall of Georgia, you can visit their website for more information. And that's Seasons the number 52.com/careers. Seasons, the number 52.com/careers. Go to the website and apply for the job. Make sure your resume is tight. Make sure that you have filled in all the gaps. Make sure your background is clean. Make sure you got the proper ID, the proper paperwork, whatever you need when you go there to be prepared. Don't go there unprepared, because they're going to look at that and they're not going to give you the job. Let me just be honest. They're going to look at you and say, you know what? This person is not prepared. We're not going to give them this job. So make sure you're prepared. 100 jobs. They're looking for 100 people. One of those people could be you. Go check it out. Find out how much they're paying. Find out what the benefits are. You know, you can, when they're interviewing you, you can interview them. What are you paying? What's your benefits are? What's your workload like? What's expected of me? Ask the questions. Don't be afraid. And here's another thing, because you want to say this too. If you have plans already, and you know that these are important plans that you can't change, if you go for the interview and they decide they want to hire you, let them know up front that you already have previous engagement that has been scheduled that cannot be changed. Nobody wants to hire you and then 3 weeks later you taking a day off because you got to do something that you didn't tell them about, and they'll let you know. Most of the time they say, okay, that's cool, you know, that's fine. But if you go there and they look, because now it looks like you just taking off a day or a weekend or a week or whatever it is, let them know that I already had this booked ahead of time. So this way they know that, you know what, this person already had this booked, so we can make sure that spot is filled right from the beginning. It won't hurt your chances of getting a job most of the time if you let them know ahead of time. But if you go there and then you call out, like, you know what I mean, that could hurt you. So don't do that. Let them know ahead. Don't be afraid to let them know. Now, if it's something that you can actually change and you know that this job is more important for you, then change it. Don't go in there and not change it. You know, change it. All right. So, if you're a green card holder, you can become a citizen and exercise all your rights. In partnership with the Gwinnett County Public Library, the Latin American Association, and Asian American Advancing Justice Atlanta will provide qualified legal representatives to aid you in filling out the U.S. citizenship application form N-400. Certain applicants may also be eligible to have the government filing fees waived. So if you got your green card and you're interested in becoming a citizen, they're doing this workshop today. It's free to the public. To get out there and get the help you need in filling out the N-400. Make sure you bring everything you need to the workshop today. The program takes place this Tuesday, today, from 10 a.m. to 12:30. So you got about an hour to get on over there, about 30 minutes to get there before it starts. And it's going to end at 12:30. It's going to be at the Gwinnett Public Library Lawrenceville branch, located at 1001 Lawrenceville Highway in Lawrenceville. It's free. It's open to the public. Reps will be available on a first-come, first-served basis. 10 to 12:30. You got 2.5 hours to get over there and get your help. Again, that's at the Gwinnett Public Library. That's the Lawrenceville branch, located at 1001 Lawrenceville Highway in Lawrenceville, Georgia. For more information, you can call the library at 770-978-5154. Again, that number is 770-978-5154, or you can just go online to gwinnettpl.org, gwinnettpl.org/N400, gwinnettpl.org/N400. Go over there. If you need help with getting that paperwork filled out, now's your opportunity. It's free. There's no charge. Make sure you got the proper ID. Make sure you bring your green card. Everything that you need to get this done, make sure you bring that with you, because you want to make sure that when you go there, you're not wasting your time or taking up space for somebody else who have their paperwork in order and they need to get there and get it going. I'm going to a song. I'll be right back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, and I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney.
Don't stop, turn off the lights. Nauseous when I wake up. Don't quit, I fell for you. Don't break it in two. Long time before I knew us two would follow through. Hold out, don't give it up. Good things can come to those who wait. 'Cause you make me feel like this is fun. break down when we're apart. Too far, I'm in the dark. Now don't fold my foolish heart, and don't wait for magic sparks. Make it work, although we get stuck on the low. Breathe out, we can't forget. Hurts like a bayonet. Could you make me feel we're in this for real? And I want you till trees grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna fall with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Ooh. It's standing up. Standing up for you. Ooh. Standing up. Standing up for you. And all I need is reassurance. All for you. Long time. All for you. I want you till trees grow on the moon. You're a falling star. I wanna fall with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. Standing up for you. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. There's a monthly Momentum Mastermind get together today. So if you want to get together and just hang out with some women and get some support from each other, there's going to be a mastermind today from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. At Defining Your Joy Co-working and Training Space located at 555 Oak Brook Parkway, and that's Suite 540. Masterminds are good, guys. I wrote my first book because of a mastermind group. We used to meet every Sunday at 2:30. It was 6 of us. We were all business owners doing different businesses, and we would get together every Sunday at 2:30. Everybody would bring a snack or something, and we would sit there and we would mastermind and just think about things that we needed to do to move our business forward. And I was a part of 2 mastermind groups, and when I tell you they're very helpful, they are. Matter of fact, I'm going to be launching a mastermind pretty soon. I got a lot of things that I'm doing coming down the pike. I just got to go on vacation for a couple days to Jersey, and then I'll be back and I'll be on the ground running. I'm doing a 7-city book tour of this new book I got coming out called Pod Chicks, and it's about women who have started their own podcast. I got a lot going on. So behind the scenes, I am always working. But anyway, if you want to get out and be around some like-minded women, and you want to, you have a desire to succeed in life and in work and in business, go out and mastermind, meet some new women. They're going to have wine and a couple of, refreshments or whatever. And they want you to come out. It's authentic. It's casual. It's an honest group of women who strongly believe in collaboration over complete competition. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you get into these groups and people want to compete with you. And I think that sucks. They want to compete with you. They're not trying to be on the same page with you. And I think that's crazy. You think we're going in, we're going to work together. And it happens all the time. Trust me when I tell you. You think you're on the same page. People see dollar signs. They jump on board because they see dollar signs. And then they realize they got to do the work. And then they fall off. They disappear. You can't find them. Or they jump on board because they want access to what you got going on, but they don't want to give anything back. You know what I mean? So if you that type of person, don't go to those people mastermind. Do not go to Defining Your Joy co-working space and mastermind. If all you want to do is take and not give, don't do it, because masterminds are give and take, and it's a very intimate setting. I'm sure it's not a whole lot of people, and people are sharing some really deep things about their business and their life, and they don't need people who are just there to take. So if you're that person, don't go. I'm speaking for this group over here. I'm speaking for Natalie Joy, who is the founder of Joyco. Natalie, I'm sending people your way, but I'm telling people who are not there for the right reasons not to show up. All right. But anyway, if you are going for the right reason, it's going to be Defining Your Joy co-working and training space located at 555 Oak Brook Parkway in Norcross, Georgia. And that's today from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So go check them out if you're planning on doing it. Invest in yourself. Invest in your time. Invest your time, invest in your education, invest in your learning, invest in yourself. These things are important if you're, trying to be a business. Because here's the thing. Not just business, balance. Some people say there's no such thing as balance in business, but there is. In my opinion, there's a little bit of balance. And sometimes you just don't know how to balance business in life, because your business could easily take over your life, and your life could definitely take over your business. If you're trying to run a business, raise the kids, work a job, take care of the man, all that kind of stuff, that's a lot. And trust me, I know I've been doing this for 21 years. I've got a little bit of balance now, though. A lot of times when I'm off balance, that's because I want to be off balance. Not because, because I love what I do. I love being an entrepreneur. Just like I love living in Georgia, I love being an entrepreneur. That much. So, there you go. All right. The Lil Burn Business Association is having a lunch meeting today at 11:30 to 1:30. They do it every third Tuesday of the month. If you're interested in doing that, you can go to the Lil Burn City Hall located at 340 Main Street, and that's in Lil Burn. They're in the large meeting room next to the office on the main floor. This is a luncheon, and we'll feature Doug Stacks. He's the Director of Planning and Economic Development for the city of Lil Burn. If you're curious about the common development of downtown, you don't want to miss this event. All right. The spotlight speaker is Mike Pred of Pride Staff. This business has a number of job listings for businesses in this area, in this part of Atlanta. So go out there. They got a lot going on today. They got Doug Stacks. He's the Director of Planning and Economic Development. He's the director for the city of Lil Burn. He's going to be there talking to you about what's going on around Lil Burn. And then you got Mike Pred, who's there. He's going to be talking about job openings that they have for businesses in this part of the area. For specific details on this meeting, you can go to lilburnbusiness.org. That's lilburnbusiness.org. They have the monthly meetings every third Tuesday of the month. They have speakers ranging from community involvement to business strategies. They have member spotlights. You get 5 minutes to talk about your business, which is great. You can do elevator speeches and elevator pitches. Listen, and get your elevator. What do you do? I help people create visibility for themselves by showing them how to leverage streaming media. That's what I do. That took less than 30 seconds. That's what I do. I help business owners create visibilities for their business by showing them how to leverage streaming media. When I say streaming media, I'm talking about podcasts and internet television. You need to get your thing, your speech down just like that. So when it's your turn to speak, you can speak. All right. Check that out, 11:30 to 1:30. Lil Burn City Hall, 340 Main Street, Northwest, and that's in Lil Burn. Get on out there and do some networking today. Talk to the director. He's going to be right there to talk to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so Georgia, there's a Georgia Bio, the Life Science Partnership. They're doing something today. So if you're interested in life sciences, things like that, come out, network with leading professionals in Georgia's life science community at the Gwinnett Strippers. I keep saying that. They're going to kick me. They're going to kick me out of Gwinnett. Gwinnett Stripers game. They're going to have an evening of fun with colleagues and enjoy the Gwinnett Stripers. In the 55th season, they're going to be playing the Louisville Bats. They're going to be playing, the Stripers are going to be playing the Louisville Bats. All right. But anyway, the Gwinnett Science people are going to be there. Georgia Bio Life Science is going to be there. If you can do some networking and talk to them. It's ideal gathering place for discussion of issues that can a growing industry and facilitating mutual beneficial relationships throughout the exchanges. So go out there, get some information about what they're doing. That's going to be tonight at 5:30. And that's going to be at Coolray Field, located at 2500 Buford Drive in Lawrenceville. Go to the game. Excuse me. Learn about what they're doing over at Georgia Bio Life and Science Partnership. Check that out. They probably got some pretty cool things going on there. Biotechnology, technology. There's just a lot in that space, and if you're interested in those things and want to know more about that, this is your time to get out there and ask your questions and get involved. Even if you want to get involved, if you want to get involved in some of these things, when you network, you never know who you're going to meet. So you may go there and find out, there's a position open for me. They may be looking for an intern and maybe looking for someone to come and work with them. You don't know. But if you're interested in the the biomedicine industry, a bioscience industry, this is an opportunity to talk to some of the people, who are in that industry, and they're going to be hanging out today in a very chill, relaxed atmosphere at the Stripers game today while they play the Louisville Bats. I think that is hilarious. The name of the team is the Louisville Bats. And when I say that, a bat I see a bat, right? I just see a bat. But anyway, that's tonight, 5:30. This is to registration starts at 5:30. Game starts at 7:05. It's going to be at Coolray Field, located at 2500 Buford Drive, and that's in Lawrenceville. Members is $20. Non-members is $40, and champions are free. All right now. All right. Price includes a ticket to the game, food, 2 drink tickets, and parking. You get 2 drink tickets and food. All right. Have some fun tonight. Relax tonight. All right, y'all. I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration for the day right after this last song. So stay tuned. You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
So many questions that I wanna ask, but I can find the reasons why. You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry? My love was lost when you came and took it all. My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. How can I love you when you're not around? How can I let you let me down, down, down? How can I long for you feeling so small? Love should be everything or not at all. My love was lost when you came and took it all. My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Just leave, no stay with me. I'm incomplete. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. This is a part of the show right before I close out where I like to give you something inspirational to take you throughout the day. And my inspiration for today is you are someone's miracle worker. You are someone's miracle worker. There are people who are depending on you to work a miracle. Here's the thing. It could be a small miracle, literally. You know what I mean? There could be a homeless person on the street and you drop him $1. That's a miracle for somebody because he could go out and get him at least a burger. You know what I mean? So you are someone's miracle worker. Think about that for a second. And it doesn't have to be something huge. It could be something really small, like giving them a hug, saying I love you. That's a miracle for some people. Some people don't get that. Telling somebody they're beautiful. Tell somebody they smell good. That's a miracle for somebody. I never forget one time. I'm a perfume junkie. I love perfume. And I think that's because my mom, and I can see this just like it was yesterday. I was about 6 years old, and my mother used to love to order Avon. And she would order me this little pendant that had like a little perfume cream in it, had a little worm on it. It was like an apple pendant. And inside that pendant, there was perfume, like a little cream perfume, but it had a little worm on it. And I would wear my pendant, and I would always put perfume on it. I think that's why I love perfume. And so I am quick to tell somebody if they smell good. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. If they smell good, I'll say, man, you smell great. Now, that's a miracle to somebody because they may have needed that one kind word. And you think it's like, you think of it, oh, that's nothing. But to somebody, that could be something. I've seen so many people smile because I say that, man, you smell great. What is that you're wearing? Oh, it's such and such, because they smell good. My husband said to me, we were in a wedding. We met in a wedding. We were both in our friend's wedding. And he said, I walked past him and I told him that he smelled good. I didn't know him, but he smelled good. And I said to him, what were you wearing? He said, I was wearing eternity. And I'm sure I said that. I'm sure I said to him, you smell good, because if he smelled good and I walked past him, I told him that. I wasn't flirting because I don't even remember saying it to him. I don't even remember walking past him. He said, I walked past him and said he smelled good. That could be a miracle, a small miracle in somebody's life. Now, of course, if you can bless somebody with a huge miracle, if you want to, then do that. But just remember, it's the small things that count. It's that little bit, that little hug, that little nudge, that little encouragement. Your encouragement to somebody could be a miracle. It really could. I mean, they may need an encouraging word right now. They may be feeling like crap. I had a conversation with the client on Monday. No, was it Monday? No, it was Friday. And she was telling me, she said, she texted me later. She said, I'm so glad I got a chance to talk to you because I was feeling overwhelmed, and I talked to you and a couple other people. And because of that conversation, I feel great right now. I feel like I can move forward. She has a lot that she has going on. But she wants a TV channel. She wants a TV channel for what she's doing. So I'm going to build her a Fire TV channel on Amazon. But she has a lot going on, a lot of great things, a lot of things that's going to help a lot of people. And I spent about 20 minutes talking to her, and she said to me, I'm so happy. It's just the little things. Encouragement. You guys, you don't understand. An encouraging word to somebody could be a miracle. Sometimes an encouraging word can be a lifesaver, literally. Because you don't know what anybody is thinking. You just really don't. So that's my inspiration for today. You are someone's miracle worker. And it could be something very small. Listen, if you enjoyed this episode of the show, please share it with your friends. If you have not subscribed to the show yet, go to iTunes and look up Good Morning Gwinnett. Just go to the website, goodmorninggwinnett.com. You'll see all the places where you can listen to the show on the home page. Everything is there. Click on the one you listen to and subscribe to it there. I have a big bodacious goal, and I'm still working on that goal to get to 1 million subscribers or 1 million downloads, or a combination of both, and I need your help to do that. If you like the show, there is a little box there that says support the show. You can do that. Click on that box. I appreciate your support. For those of you who are advertising on the show, thank you for advertising. If you're looking to advertise on the show, you'll see a little scroll bar there, a little banner scroller right there with ads that's scrolling through. Those are ads. Your ad could go there as well. But again, thank you for listening, taking the time out to be with me this morning. I'll be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m., God willing. And until next time, make it a great day, y'all. Thanks for listening. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.